Aloha everybody, this is Dawn with Dawn's Crafty Corner. So first let me start off by, I got mail in the other day. I ordered off of Amazon some Let's Resin interference powder. There's 6 of them in there. And it comes with, the interference blue, gold, violet, green, silver, that one's gonna be neat, and my favorite, pink. For the project that we're gonna be doing here, I'm gonna use the blue. And then I also got, and I'm excited to use them. Sorry, the dog across the street started barking just as I start the video, and then my dog. I got a gallon of the Bond Crafter epoxy resin. Now I got this not only because I'm excited to try it, you know, since everyone's been so happy with Bond Crafter. On the Amazon listing, and I'll have that listing in the description box, it stated that, and no one else has mentioned this, so I don't know if everyone's aware of it, you know, that the Bond Crafter epoxy resin, the one that I actually ordered, is food grade. And that's what it says. Maybe I'll screenshot it and put it somewhere right in here, you know, somewhere on the screen. But yeah, I was kind of surprised. So I got it, and that's one of the main reasons why I got it, because I was looking for a food grade so that I can make some trays or whatever. Because I have one in my mind coming up either later this week or beginning of next week. And so with that comes with some cups. Now, one of the cups that was with it actually was broken. Well, let me take that. Yeah, see? It was very, very broken. So you get, it looks like 4 cups. You get a couple of the spatulas. And you get some gloves. Now, I pulled these gloves out, you know, thinking that it was going to be like most of the gloves you get with like epoxy resin. You know, at least in my experience, they haven't been the greatest. You know, so I was actually using it to put some meds on my dog, because he's got the itchies right now. And believe it or not, these were in the same category as like the rubber gloves that I buy. So I was actually pleasantly surprised on that. And then of course, you know, you get your instruction manual because it's 1-to-1. And then you also get the spatula. So I got that. So I'm excited to use that later on in the week. And then I also got this Osbang Chameleon micro powder. There's 20 of them in here. And look at these guys. They are so pretty. I have this one turned over because I'm going to be using that color for Froggy Friday. But look at these. So many pretty, pretty colors. I am very, very excited. And let me turn that one back over. So yeah. So alright. Now, on to the project. I am going to do my tray mold here. And, oops. Trying to keep it in the bag so nothing flies in it. But looks like I may have to. But I'm going to do this tray mold right here. This is a Temu mold. And yeah, I'm going to have to clean it anyway, so I might as well keep it out. And I am making a plaque for my house. And it's because we're having an inspection, and they just made a new rule where you have to have your address on your house. So I'm going to use that, and this, which I got from Temu, and it has the numbers on it, I don't know if you can see, but it has the numbers on it. Yeah, and I'm going to do the numbers. This one will take a little bit of time because I got to do the 2 twice because there's 2 2s in my address. So for the numbers, I'm actually going to use the Bond Crafter UV resin that I won on Epoxy Me That. And this is what I won, which I did do a video on it. But for those who are not aware of the Bond Crafter UV resin, you get 3 bottles, you know, of this size and the tips that come with it. So yeah, I have tried this on a project, but I didn't record it, and I just did it like a cover, and it, you know, it was beautiful. I loved it. So I'm excited to use it for it like an actual project and not just, you know, covering. I was just covering, I think, a sticker or something like that. So I'm going to be doing that. And in the tray, I'm going to try my hand at a dirty pour. I'm going to do this mica. I don't know if you can see how sparkly it is, but it's a oh my, this is silver. Not this one. Guess I will do this one. I thought that one was white, but it is silver. I just now noticed that. So I am going to use this white, and I just got these not too long ago from Temu, and I'm going to dirty pour it with this blue, which is sky blue. This is the blue my husband picked out. I had him choose a blue, and that brings me to the question, you guys, when we buy like the bigger packs of micas, why is there more blue than anything in the package? Come on, someone make a pack with more pinks for us pink lovers. Anyhow, but I'm going to dirty pour these, and then in this white, I'm going to do the interference blue from Let's Resin. And then in the blue, I'm probably going to do a little bit of my crystal diamond. I'm curious. I mean, it's beautiful. One day I'm going to get the diamond dust that everyone has. That's on my to-do list. So anyways, before I get to mixing my resin, I have taken inspiration from Renee over at Custom Heart Creations by Renee, who was talking about, you know, she's doing shout outs, and she was like, you know, if we all did it, you know, we'd all help each other. So I'm going to attempt to, before every video, do shout outs. So my first shout out is going to be Renee. You know, she inspired this, so why not? And first, let me start off by congratulating you, Renee, for becoming monetized. You know, that's all of our goal. Yeah. I can't seem to get up to 1,000, and my channel is like years old. I mean, years and years old. You know, but I've reformatted and everything. But so yeah. So some of my favorite videos from Renee is in video number 2, she did this really cool tree nightlight that it was so beautiful. I loved it. And then in video 19, she did a real pretty trinket dish. You know, so I suggest you guys, you know, go check them out. You know, they're beautiful. You know, and also, Renee, I wanted to send out from me to you positive vibes, you know, with what you're going through, you know, with your mother-in-law and everything. It's never an easy thing to have to deal with. And then my next shout out, I'm going to try and do 3 shout outs per video until I run out. So if you want a shout out, you know, comment below your channel. And I've not heard anyone shout them out, but Ben and Nicole over at Ben's Works, and then they also have another channel, a vlog channel, Ben's Works Maker Vlogs. So Ben's Works Maker is the main channel, and then Ben's Works Maker Vlogs. And I love watching them. You know, they're a husband and wife duo out of Australia, and they're super creative, and they focus, a lot of focus is frogs and skulls, so they're Froggy Friday every day. And they've done some really, really super creative frogs and skulls. You know, I think they've chucked just about everything in there, including a tennis ball and a skull. And I think they have one coming up soon that they had came up with on one of their vlogs, that they're going to put Scrabble pieces in the skull for a scrambled brain, which was funny. I like that. They were having a giveaway for a Resiners updated mixer. I do not know if that giveaway is over yet. I've not heard. I'm not seeing a winner chosen yet, so I'm not sure. They're dealing with a bunch of stuff right now. They just had a cyclone come through there. Cyclone Alfred, I think it is. You know, they just posted today, you know, a little bit of an update, you know, saying that they were safe, so that's good. And they kind of showed, you know, the water level and how they just got power, but his parents that live, you know, a couple blocks away, I think they said 3 or 4 blocks away, still has no power. So, as someone who's been through a Hurricane Azelle, we were without power for 3 weeks. Some people were without power for like 4 to 6. So, I definitely feel you on that. So, and then lastly, Lisa over at Girl in the Garage. They're one of the original Froggy Friday hosts. And some of my favorite videos with Lisa is her Mad Hatter Froggy and her Rock and Roll Froggy. So those are 2 that I really liked. Lisa has a March sub giveaway going on right now. And it's for her subscribers for the month of March. And she's giving away a Resiners debubbler. And then you'll find the details to her giveaway in the description box of all her videos. So, but I do know you have to like comment on all the videos in March. I do remember that. So that is, so do me a favor before I forget. Sub to all 3 of those channels. And then if you would go down to their newest video and comment aloha sent from Dawn at Dawn's Crafty Corner. And yeah, that way they have a comment on there. And yeah, so alright, let me get my resin mixed up and we will start the project. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I have my resin mixed up. I gotta hurry. I'm gonna do the blue first just because I mixed that one first. I had to do it in 2 cups. So that's a pretty blue. Alright. Got my stir stick. Not a pretty blue, you guys. Stir this up real quick. Fortunately, it's not too hot out here right now. So I picked a good time to come out here. You might hear my neighbors. I'm gonna try got a noise reduction button on my app I use. So I'm gonna try and see if that will work.
Get in here.
Does it need more? I think it needs a little bit more. That is such a pretty blue. It's almost the blue of my house, actually. And that's what I was going for. My husband just liked it, I guess. So, this blue is for him. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's gonna sit for a little bit while I do this other one, do the white. Right, let me mix up the white. Ooh, I got a little blue in there, but that's alright. I'm going to try my hand at a dirty pour, so. And I'm also going to add in a little bit of interference blue. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright. So let's stir this up. Oh, I am making a mess, y'all. I am the mess train. I'm gonna have to clean my mold. I should have thought better to have my mold over, or stir this over my mold. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. I just don't want this to like start heating up before I'm ready. Alright. That looks good. Alright. Clean this off. Alright. Oops. Set that over there. Alright, now let me wipe my mold real quick. Of course, I'm out of paper towels right now. Oh, yeah. And I had draining on there. Alright, hold on, you guys. Let me get some paper towels. Alright, I got some paper towels. Spray this again. And the hot mess train. Hot mess express. Alright, I think that will be okay. Alright, now let's do this dirty pour. Oh yeah, this is starting to heat up. Add some. Alright, so let me do a little bit of blue. And the white needs to be mixed up a little bit more. Got some pieces coming up, so get that. Some white, blue, white, blue, white. Alright. Let me pour that. Spray some alcohol in my tray here. And we'll just pour it. See, that looks more silver than white. Maybe I didn't get enough. I don't know. But it's going to be cool nevertheless. Alright. So let's do some more. We got blue. And we've got white. We've got blue. And we've got white. Meanwhile, that's going to be settling. Spray it for bubbles. We got blue. Top it off with a little bit of white. Alright. Let's pour. I need to bring some more molds over. I do believe I might have counted this one wrong. Might have did it a little over. Alright. So, I've got some room for something else. What can I mold in this? What do I have nearby? Let me grab. I got. Let's see. Here's a ducky. Let me do the ducky. Let me spray the ducky, and I'm gonna do that kind of pour and see what I get. All right. Can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see the ducky. Let me spray that for bubbles. All right. We've got the blue. I don't think it's gonna fill it, but no, it's not gonna fill it. Let's see, it's squishy. In case for any bubbles. We got blue. Got white. Got blue. We got white. Alright, now let's scrape everything. See what we can get out. I am making a mess. I guess I'm going to end up being one of them. For the seasoned resiners, were you all messy when you first kind of began to? I feel so messy. Like, you know, like toddlers with fingerprint messy. So has everything warmed up for you all that are in the cooler states? See, our winter is just a lot of rain. I mean, we get a lot of rain anyways because we're one of the rainiest islands. I think we are the rainiest island. I think the second is Kauai. So, rain ain't nothing here. But that is, quote, quote, our snow. And honestly, coming originally from Ohio, I'm okay with a lot of rain versus any snow. Even the dropping of snow. If I want to snow, I'll go up to the Mauna Kea mountain, you know, and play in it. Which, after I think 17 years of being here, that hasn't happened yet. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Alright, now we're going to do some white. You know, it may not be domed, but I forgot to look even and see what I actually use. I was just so worried about it heating up, I didn't even look. So, I do know that everything is sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay. I think I got everything out of that one that I can. Nope. There's still a little bit of white that I can get out. Okay. Alright. I still got some in here that I can get out. Come on out. My neighbor's dog doesn't know how to be quiet. She has a very loud mouth. She will bark at her shadow. And then that makes my dog bark. So I guess that means he's barking at her shadow? I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to get this as much domed as I possibly can. I've not actually ever done that mold, poured that mold, so it'd be curious to see what it looks like at the very least. I can always trim the bottom if I need to, which I'll probably need to because it's definitely not domed. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let me spray all this stuff. And I can't find my little thingy. But before I do anything, let me take my thing and go over, oops, the sides here. So make sure there's no bubbles in these little sides and corners. And clean that off. Alrighty, guys, let me clean up my mess. And I put this on the heat mat. Well, it's already on the heat mat. I'm going to just slide it over. That way I can bring my UV light over here and start working on the numbers for when I'm ready to demold this. Alright, I will be back. Let me use my thumb. Hey, y'all. I am living up to my baby nickname. So my baby nickname was Boom Dink. And that's because I used to fall all the time. I was klutzy. And I'm 51 years old and I'm still clumsy. I mean, I've tripped over my own feet. and really hurt my whole entire shin area. It was horrible. And that was like when we first moved here. I've fallen off a curb. Not too long ago, no lie, I literally fell down the steps of my house. Fortunately, there's only like 3 steps to my door. And I didn't trip. I just fell. Because I was trying to see if our cat wanted in. Because she goes in and out. She just stays in our yard. You know. But, so I'm trying to move my heat mat. Because I was working on, literally on the heat mat. So that I can slide it over easily. You know. Well, it didn't slide over easily. I made a mess. Let me show you the aftermath that I currently have. Oops, sorry. Yeah, look at this. Look at this mess. No lie. Sorry, I didn't mean to put my hand over the camera. Y'all, sorry. Alright. And then I was trying to save some of the resin that had spilled. And I'm sitting there, you know, looking for bubbles after the aftermath. And I found the thumbtack. I found one of these suckers in my resin. I don't know. It was just bad. I don't know. I'm going to have a huge mess. So hopefully I can manage to do this part without making a mess. But we'll see. Night is still young. Night is very still young. Alright. So. And then I ran out of paper towels in the middle of the mess. I mean, there's still aftermaths everywhere. I'm going to have to change my tablecloth thing here. I may get like that roll of papers that I've seen y'all use. You know, so let me get a small. So now what I'm going to do is, sorry for the crinkle. I haven't used this yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some numbers. And I am going to attempt to use my UV light here. And I'm going to use the Bond Crafters UV resin. And I'm going to put a couple of different blacks. Because I noticed with the white on this brand, it was, you know, it was pearlescent. But it wasn't very bright white. And this is pearl black, so it may not be very black. So I'm going to kind of combine these together. And because I actually ended up forgetting to add the crystal dust to the blue, like I wanted, I did sprinkle a little bit of it on there with hopes that it'll fall or whatever. I'm going to add this to the black for the numbers. We'll see how well this works out. I was literally waiting until it was nighttime here to do this part. So my UV resin wouldn't cure. And of course, my neighbors are busy across the street. People keep coming over there, so. Alright, I'm going to start with that just a little bit. Because I don't want to. I'll just do it little bits at a time. Alright, hopefully I'm in the camera. Oh. I noticed this one was harder to pull open than the other ones. I should have did this before I started the camera. Like I did with the blue and the white. Because I've not used any of these. These are all brand new. I've been trying to build my colors up and my mic, you know, of all colors. You know, so that I have such a wide selection to choose from. Same with my glitters. I've been trying to get that done too. Oh, I've already opened this one. Oh, I know why that one's not open, because it was a last minute decision to do it. That's right. Alright, let me make sure this is in the camera. I'm sitting. Let me zoom in. Alright. This is not in. There we go. Let me move this back. These are. Alright. Alright, now that I know that's in there. Zoom in just a bit. Alright, there we go. Now that I know my work area is viewable. See? Ay, ay, ay. I'm getting powder all over again. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna bring this closer to me real quick. And then... Alright. I think that is good. Just stick that back in there for a minute. Get a paper towel. Get a little alcohol. Put that close to me since, you know, still dealing with the aftermath. See? But this is this one. Ay, ay, ay. Michelle, over at Easel Does It Studios, I think I may have you beat on the klutziness. And the other Michelle from Glitz and Glitter. Y'all say how you're klutzy? Well, I think I might have you beat. I just might. Alright. Because I want to actually put some of this in here too. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. Ooh, I should have put... Do I have a nice blue glitter? Yes. I think I'll put some blue glitter in there too. Which, I made these glitters. This I named Ice Queen. And then I made this glitter mixture. And I made it, I think I named it America. Yeah, when I'm done with this, I will open the jars up and show you guys. I got this glitter from Walmart right here. And it's called Sapphire. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this in here too. That will look pretty. And I've not used this one yet either. And if it falls, it's alright, you know, because everything's gonna be in the, you know, in the front anyway, so why not? Alright, let me mix this up. Huh, you cannot see the glitter in there. It may need a little bit more. It may need a little bit more glitter. Whoop! That might be too much. That might be too much. I may have to put a little bit more. Whoop! Oh my goodness. Dawn, what is with your klutziness today? Wow. Alright, now you can see the glitter in there. Ooh, hopefully this cures. I didn't think about that. Ooh, alright. If not, I'm gonna have to redo this. I did not even think about it not curing because of the black. That will be my luck tonight. Without a doubt, that will be my luck tonight. Let me clean my stick real quick. I can't believe I lost that powder. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. After this fiasco over here, yeah, I can. Let me move these over here. That way I don't spill them. Again. Because I'll have to make up more. Especially if this doesn't work. Let me bring my little vacuum cleaner. I brought this out here for, oh. Okay. It made a mess. But, at least, alright. Yeah, everything is so sticky right now. I mean, so sticky. I tried to clean it. I mean, I tried to clean everything, and I mean, it's just been a mess on a mess. Alright. Let's try this. And pull this out. That way I can work on that and then put it over. Because my thoughts... Oh, nope. That's not going to work. So I'm going to have to bring my light over. I may have to get out my other one. Alright. So, I'm just going to spray all the numbers just because. Alright, so I need the 1, the 5, I need 2 twice, and, wait a minute, 15-2723. So, I had to think about it. So, let's pour the 1. And then what I may do is I may pour a little bit, let it cure. Cure it, and then pour a little bit of it. So that so maybe it will cure. And not cure. I am such a mess today, y'all. Where's my other thingy? So that I can push it over. I can never find anything when I want it. At all. I have... There it is. It's in front of my face. Yep, one of them nights. 100% one of them nights. Now, you definitely can see the blue glitter in it now. Alright, I need a 3. I don't like that one. This one works fine. Alright. I need a 5. Hopefully I made enough to do all of them. That's what I'm hoping. And they don't need to be too thick because they're going to be glued onto the tray over here. And then I'm going to put a hook on the back. Well, 2 hooks. So that we can hang it up right here by the door. Because we got to have it on our mailbox, which it's already there. And we got to have it on our house. That's a new one. So. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me scoot this over without making a mess, hopefully. Alright. Where's my stick. I'm definitely going to have to make more for the 2. The second 2. Because I may not even have enough for the 7. Of course, all my neighbor dogs getting my dog all crazy bad. But he's also super protective of us, especially Mama. He is 100% a mama's boy. Alright, so that made enough. I only need enough for 1 number. So, alright, let's see if this cures, y'all. Alright. Oh, no! Oh. Y'all, tonight is not a resin night for me. At all. Oh my goodness. I just dropped my soap bottle in the freaking I will deal with you later. Hold on. Thank God that's the back. Yeah, that'd be screwed. I just dropped it. The cord. Oh, y'all. How many of you have days like this? Okay? Where it seems like everything's going wrong when you're trying to make an important project at that. And then also, comment below. I know there is a soap that you can wash your hands with, and it gets the resin off, you know, so and your hands aren't that sticky. Comment below if you know which one it is, what it's called. Alright. Let me try and do this without knocking anything more over. Because there's no plugs out here. So I have an extension cord, you know, coming from my kitchen into the lanai here. So yeah. Alright. Let's do... Oh, you're not even in frame. Let's do these numbers first. Alright, there we go. Put it on 5 minutes, or, oops. 5 minutes, or 3 minutes, looks like. And we'll see if that cures. I should have put it, like, on the bottom too. But let me do a soft cure and see if that works. But yeah, while I'm doing this, I use a paper towel just in case I have resin on my hands. But I'll show you guys the glitters that I came up with. And it's got red and white and blue in it. I know Don over at Glitz and Glitter would like that one. Because he likes his red, white, and blue, don't you, Don? I love him. He's so funny. You know, he reminds me of my husband, the silliness and whatnot. My husband, that's the reason why I married him, because he made me laugh. He can make me laugh even when I don't want to. And then the camera don't do it justice, but super pretty. It's like a light icy blue with some white. That's why I called it Ice Queen. Yeah, so those are the two glitters that I made all on my own. So, alright. So you sitting here waiting for me to do this. Yeah, I'll come back. Also, I'm going to be doing some coasters or something. You know, this Easter, not Easter candy, but Valentine's Day candy. I got them because my husband loves Snoopy. And look, have you ever seen the conversation hearts? It has the normal conversation in the, you know, messages like hug me, love you, all that in the back. Oh, come on, focus, camera. But it has the Peanuts gang on the hearts. And they're good. They do not taste like the regular ones at all. And I'm not a big fan of conversation hearts, but I like them. So, alright. I'll be back when this, you know, has done curing. Or this particular light is done. And then we'll test it. So I'll be right back, you guys. Pause. Pause. See, I can't even pause. Alright. Let me pull out a thumb. Alright, I'm back. So, alright, let's test this. Hold on a minute. My dog wants to go back in the house. Go on. Go. My husband was jamming, and hopefully it didn't get into the video. Guess we'll see when I play it back. Alright, let's test these numbers. Okay. They're somewhat cured. Let me do these two numbers real quick. And then I'll do both the top and the bottom. Oh, well. Maybe not. Okay. Alright. I'll maybe flip it over, cure from the bottom next. And I found my little phone thingy. So, yay. Alright, I'll be back when this one's done. Alright, I'm back. I did that. So, let me test that one real quick. Use this one. Alright, so those are both tacky. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and do them from underneath. Them from underneath, and I will be back. What I'll do is I'm going to just do both of the numbers and like all the numbers that I've done, and then I'll come back. Alright, you guys, we are back. So I did all the numbers and I demolded them. I have a couple in there that it felt like it didn't cure all the way. It was still a little tacky, so now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and do a clear coat on the top just to firm the numbers up. I probably don't have to, because when the tray's done and I have the numbers, you know, before I put the numbers in, I was going to do a clear layer over the top, but I'd rather the numbers to be firm. So I think that's what I'm going to do, just because. And I'm still waiting for the tray to get done, so why not? So And I spilled powder on my tray. But thankfully, my tray is cured enough to where it didn't stay. So, I am having a day. Having a day, y'all. One of them days where it seems like a klutzy day? Yeah, we'll call it that. Once again, I'm going to use the Bond Crafters because I do like this stuff. It's very easy to work with for someone like me who's newer to resin. It's easier, I've noticed it's easier for me to control the top coat. I noticed that when in another project that I had done. I don't even remember what it was that I was top coating, honestly. I think it was a project my husband was doing, but I'm not sure. But I know I did try it. But it wasn't a project, you know, for the tubes. So, as soon as this is done, I'm just biding my time here right now. And, yeah, then we'll get started here in just a second. But yeah, I got all my numbers done. I can see the blue glitter, everything. Alright, so we are done on here. So I'm just going to do one of them numbers. I'll just flip these numbers off. Or not off, but over. See? It still feels sticky to me. But when I do the UV resin, you know, it will still be curing on the bottom too, because the bottom's going. So let's get started and do this. Sorry if my dog is barking. He's barking at literally the wind right now. Alright. Let me bring these over here. I just want to strengthen the numbers a bit. Is all. And give it a little bit of a shine as well. Alright. Put that in there. Turn that on. You know, kind of fill in this little hole that's right here too. Because it's actually a keychain mold. But I got it because I don't have it in front of me. I can see. Let me look. I have, it might be in this store. Yeah, it's in this store. But I had gotten this mold originally thinking that the numbers was this size, but it was this size. Really, really tiny ones. And they were backwards. Which that wasn't a big deal, but see how tiny them numbers are, y'all? Big difference between this two and that two. And this is the size I wanted for my numbers, because you can't see this from the road. So, yeah. Come on. There we go. I didn't get a good connection. But I got a good connection now. I'll say one thing. The UV resin takes a while. So what I may do is I may do these two numbers real quick, put you on pause, come back when all my numbers are done. Actually, what I'll do is I'll come back when the tray has cured. I think that's what I'll do. And then, yeah. And then we can work on it the rest of the way. It's going to end up being a late night. But that's okay. Chloe. Chloe. He's, no lie, he's literally barking at the wind. We have wind advisory right going. I think it starts tonight. Yeah, I think it started tonight. It originally was other cities here on the Big Island, but they added my part, you know, my area too. So they even closed one of our bridges earlier today. So, but these numbers turned out pretty. I like the blue glitter in them. So I got a minute left. Let's check them. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. My connection between my two kept coming undone, so got about 52 seconds. And then I'll show you guys this, and like I said, I'll come back when everything's cured. And we'll demold the tray and the ducky. Maybe by then I'll have a plan for the ducky because on how I want to zhuzh him up, because he was not planned. So I'll have to look at my embellishments and see how I want to zhuzh him up. I don't even know what he looks like. So I may have to do a fly by my seat kind of zhuzhing. So we have just a few seconds left. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, well, it's done anyway. Alright, so let's check it out. Alright. All cured. Make sure the camera's... See how pretty? Alright, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on pause. We'll come back when everything is cured and ready for the next steps. So yeah, it'll take me probably another hour, 2 hours maybe for the tray. So it'll be a couple hours for me and a couple seconds for you. You guys want to trade? Alright, see you when I come back. Alright, so these are ready to demold. Y'all should have seen the mess I had over here. It was crazy. When I do the final pictures, I'll add a picture of what I could peel off my mat. So let's do our ducky first. It's probably going to be a matte mold. Ooh, he was very easy to demold. Ooh, he turned out so pretty. I'll have a little trimming to do, or I'll do some UV resin at the bottom. That's what I may do, is just UV resin the bottom. But I'll have to ponder a little bit on how I want to embellish him. or her. I haven't decided yet. Yeah. And then I'll either come back and show you what I did, or you'll see it in final pictures. I'll probably just come back. But we'll see. Alright. So, let's demold our tray, quote, quote, plaque for our numbers. But if that turned out that pretty with these colors, then I bet you this turned out super pretty. I've got little shards from when I had my fiasco. But that's not a big deal. Alright. You guys ready? I must not have stirred my paste up very well. So I think I'm just going to use this side, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which side I use, because it's just going to go up on my house. Yeah. I think I was trying to hurry too much. Oh, I'm so bummed, because that would have been so pretty. But think, ay. I'm so bummed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just use this side. And this is what everyone says. Make sure your powder is totally mixed up. And I thought I had my powder mixed up. I really did. But I guess I did not. I'm glad that because I was going to originally stick my hooks that I'm going to use to hang it up on my house on the back side. And I decided to wait until I seen which side, because I was going to do it when the resin was tacky. But I decided to wait until I seen both sides, and I'm so glad I did that, at least. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to just use this side. And then, like, here's my numbers. I got more, but you'll get the gist. Like I'll have my numbers centered all the way across. Oh, why did I demold that? Because I was gonna do, see my brain. I was gonna do a clear coat across it. I was gonna mix some resin up and do that, but I guess I'm just going to now E6000 that on. And that's what I'll have to do now. So, yeah. And then, I wonder if they have the little hyphen thing on there. I don't remember. Let me see. No. So yeah, I'll have to have it like that. But that's basically what it's going to look like. And then this is going to hang up on my wall, up on my house. So, alright, you guys. Oh, see, now I see little bits of the powder on here, but that will be able to hide. Yeah, it was definitely my white I didn't mix good enough. And I thought I did. So, alright, you guys. let me figure out what to do with this ducky. And E6000 my number's on, and I will be back. Alright, you guys. So I am back. I'm going to show you the final project. Here is my my sign. And then I just UV'd the numbers on, UV'd the hooks on, and this is going to go onto my house. There's a dash in between our number here, but you know, they'll get the gist of it. Because all the houses here have dashes. And for the ducky, I made it for my husband, who is a huge blues fan. And he named it, you know, but guys, look how stinky cute that is. And he named it Elwood Duck-a-Long. You know, for the Blues Brothers. He's blue. You know, the little fedora, the blue. Yeah. So, this is Elwood Duck-a-Long. He's even sweating. But yeah, I didn't do anything with the bottom since it's for my husband. He won't be moved. It's just going to go on his desk. But yeah. Oops. So you guys, with that, my catastrophe ended up being brought together pleasantly. I overcome many obstacles in this video here. So yeah. Alright. Stay tuned for them final pictures. And remember, show a little aloha to someone today, because you never know when they're going to need it. Bye, guys. I'm going to hopefully see you for Froggy Friday.